All right, how are we doing? How's it going? I hope you're well. Happy Wednesday, mid of the week. I know it's not typically the day I'm coming live. I don't really think there's any particular day now, apart from Thursday at 8 p.m. on my business page, private community group on Rise and Roll, and YouTube. Yet all the other days are just when I feel it, right? When I feel to come on. So say hello as you're coming on. I'm just going to double check the sound is good and that we are. Yeah, it feels fine. Let me know if on your side it's fine as well. If the visual is good as well, that'd be great. I'll be really appreciative. And I'm just going to dive in now, right? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Thierry from ThierryVAlexander. 123 ThierryVAlexander.com, as you can see right here. And I help entrepreneurs build their presence online that attracts the best qualified leads into your business so that you can monetize whatever it is that you're deciding to offer the marketplace and your audience, your specific audience, faster while having less stress and also while having fun along the way, because it's very important, right? What I want to share with you right now, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can build your business online faster with less stress and with more positive results. And also I'm going to share with you like something that is happening tonight, as well as something that is happening from tomorrow. So bear with me with those 2 things. I'm just going to give you all this in a very short time frame, okay? Because I've got a potential client that I'm going on a call with in just a bit. So anyway, today you might have seen went for a day out, like a walk in town, not far from where we're living. Just always love, strolling along in the streets of London and appreciating the buildings. In fact, today I was really in a mode of gratitude mode. Every day I do my gratitude journaling right here. I do write every single day. Yet today I just felt, as I was walking through the streets of that area of London, I went to, you can see it on my story. I shared with some photos of the lovely, cute, quirky streets that London offers us. Yet when I was walking around, I just felt that level of gratitude, being grateful for all that this city has offered me for the past 13 years and a bit that I've been here, and all the opportunity. Hey, Laura, nice to see you. All the skills that I've acquired, being able to speak English now, the friendships that I've made, whether I've met them in person or online, and we haven't met in person, for example. Hey, hint, hint, Laura. Yet I just felt that warmth of gratitude while walking around the area I was in, and you can check my story for more. But also, I just was really happy to notice the fact that I can do that because I'm building the life the way I want on my own term. And this is my first tip that I'm going to share with you, is to work your business intentionally so that you can live the life that you truly want, and making it unfold before your own eyes, okay? To be in that life that you want, not to think of the life that you want, but live the life that you truly want right now, because we don't know about what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen in the next few seconds, in fact, right? So we've got to be intentional, and we've got to be living the life that we want for the future today. Okay, and how can you do that? Maybe you are aspiring to travel a lot more. Then perhaps you can go into the city that you're living in and the country that you're living in and go around, have a little weekend, even if it's just an afternoon walk, enjoying that life that you aspire at the level that you can enjoy it. Okay, perhaps you cannot yet go to the full full-on type of traveling that is abroad and the worldwide type of traveling kind of thing, yet you can go around your neighborhood and be a tourist in your city. This is what I've been doing right lately, like being a tourist in my city, because, well, the reason I do it, it's because I feel we never really appreciate enough what we've got around us. We always want more and something that is outside of us, or something that is not yet created, something which is in another country. We want to travel abroad, all those many countries, yet we don't appreciate what is already here. So if we do not appreciate what we already have, how can we expect the world, the universe, the divine source, energy, angels, God, whatever you call it, how can we expect it to bring us more of what we want if we don't already enjoy it at the level that we are at? Yeah. So working your business intentionally is what's going to allow you to build that life by design that you want, that freedom lifestyle. And so, I used to be a bit wishy-washy everywhere with the diary. Even though I've got a diary, I used to be all over the place. And today was just a confirmation that when I am intentional, then it really works. Like today, literally, I've got about a couple of hours a day where 2 hours block where I do prospecting, answering messages, etc. Okay. And that's what I've done today. 2 hours. I was right on 2 hours in my messenger, in my CRM, customer relation management spreadsheet. And then I've done so much more than, when we are, here. Oh, okay, let me send it. Oh, okay, here. Oh, in the video. Oh, and the story. And we go into the rabbit hole of being lost completely with what people want us to see. We've got to be intentional and don't get me wrong, it happens to me that I sidetrack, that I do things and I'm like catching myself, oh my God, I've spent an hour on this and I wasn't supposed to, whatever. Okay. Yeah, the more intentional we are, the more we are putting on our side the elements that are going to help us to be intentional. So another, in that same element, in that same breath, some tips that can help you be more intentional is to remove all notifications. Like, believe me, I've done it months ago now. And at first it's a little bit like, oh my God, the fear of missing out on something or whatever. And actually removing the notifications, except for WhatsApp, because it's only friends and family that have this, like the very close circle. Then immediately my stress level dropped. Try it and see if it works. Nothing stops you to put them back if you believe that you truly miss out on something. But let me tell you that the chances are you will feel much better, much more in control, knowing when you go in it, rather than being ding, 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 ding for everything. Emails, new friends on Facebook, someone that liked your stuff, notification for someone who watched the replay of your Facebook Live, someone that commented, that tagged you. All those notifications, even messages, SMS. I mean, Jesus, they are taking a lot of energy without even you knowing. Okay. So being intentional is the first thing. Now, before I go on to the special event that is happening tonight and from tomorrow, especially, I'm going to share with you my second tip, which is to be of service. That's another thing that helped me really create much better results with the communication, the people that I'm communicating with. When I am in that messenger box, in whatever level of communication that I have with whomever, then when I am really of service, then my energy is different. People feel our energy. People will, feel if you are there to serve them, to help them out, to find out how you can give them a solution to their problems, or if you're just there to pitch them and seeing them as a currency sign. People feel those things. No one likes to, I mean, everyone loves buying, but nobody loves being sold to. So since, even sometimes I feel like, because we're all excited about what we've got, right? Drop me an X in the chat if you are excited and wanting to spread the word massively about what you're doing, what you're selling, what you're offering your audience. Drop me an X in the chat if you are excited about all this. And I get you. I really, really understand where you're coming from, because I'm also equally excited for what I've got to offer, my coaching, my other tools, my products, my courses, my challenges. I'm equally excited, just like you are, about your stuff. Yet people do not like to be sold to. They love being served. And so when we're coming, and sometimes, I have to stop myself and just check my energy field and my energy level, where I'm at, how am I going, with what energy am I coming online, with what energy am I starting a conversation with what type of energy am I about to deliver my content. Because people feel that there's this invisible thing, that energy field, right, that we cannot see, that is not non-tangible, yet we feel it. It's just like going into a room, and have you ever gone to a room and you're like, whoa, something has happened here, but I'm not gonna say anything, right? We all felt that. Or equally, when someone comes in the room and they're like the shining, star and bright light that comes in and elevates everyone. We all have experienced that. And that is the same when we're talking about our businesses. People feel the energy level we're coming on with. So being of service is really, really important. And that comes in different ways, a few ways. You just go and serve them and give them some value about the problems that they are wanting to solve. And then you can offer your solution after you've given some value, so they feel that you are there serving rather than pitching. Okay, so provide value for free, and then you give a solution. If they want to get on, people will stick around you much longer. Believe me. So in terms of service, actually, they are, and this is what I want to share with you about what's going on tonight and also from tomorrow. They are, you might have seen me talk about it, 8 leaders that are gathering together. They're like 6, 7, 8-figure earners, leaders in the online marketing space, home-based business, affiliate marketing space as well, coaching space, e-commerce space, and they're all joining forces to serve us, to serve you, to serve me, to serve the field, to serve the space, and to provide a value on how we can actually monetize anything that we do. In fact, let me share my screen with you there we go, boom. So they are going to share, let me just see if actually, can you see good? Yeah, I think that's fine, right? So they're going to share, oops, there we go. You see, I promise I've done that before. There we go. So they're going to share a free training, completely free tonight, and it's like it says, around the campfire kind of thing, where they're gonna have a discussion about the 8 money-making activities that we need to master, so that you can create cash, promoting any product, service, or opportunity. Okay, this is what they're going to share tonight on the webinar. It's a Wednesday, weekly Wednesday webinar. Usually it is recorded, but today it is not. Okay, just letting you know, today it is not. It has been announced. I have no control over that. I am, just like you, someone who attends it. So if you want to have a look at this and hang around, those 8 leaders over here, that you might know some of them, then this is your chance tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which means it is, yes, 1 a.m. GMT for us in the UK, 2 a.m. for those that are on the mainland. And I know it's a late one. I'll be there because it's not recorded. So if you're in the US, great. If you're in North America, fantastic. If you're in the UK, in Europe, then sometimes we've gotta do what we've gotta do to get the goodness, right? And this is completely free. So what have you got to lose? Maybe just a little bit of a few hours of sleep. If you wake up early, if you don't manage to wake up whenever you want tomorrow, is it going to be worth it? I can tell you, yes, it is. It is going to be worth it. Those 8 leaders are going to join. Actually, Aaron Birch is my current marketing coach. She is my coach, helping me to take my business to the next level. She's the queen of simplicity. She makes things super simple. And that's what she earned in only this one program that I also happen to be part of. She made in commission $214,500 of dollars in commission with this one platform. And that's alongside her other business, her network marketing and her coaching and all this, right? So, and then all the other leaders, like Diane Hockman is the head of everything. She's the marketing queen, known by a lot of people, like, everyone. And then look, with this one same program that Aaron made, and all of them, in fact, the commissions that you see here is this same one program that they all have used to build their business, to build their network marketing business, their e-commerce, their coaching program practice. And look at the amount that they've made. It's crazy, right? And wait for it, on top of, just like it would not be enough, on top of those 8 leaders, we have a special guest that is going to be part of a bootcamp. So I'm not sure that person is going to come on tonight. Maybe, hopefully, because it's one that most of us know in the online marketing space. Ray Higdon. Ray Higdon will be part of a bootcamp. That's the next thing. So I know I'm giving you 2 things at once, but tonight there's a free webinar, free marketing webinar, which is not going to be recorded, unlike every other webinar each and every single week on Wednesday normally. Okay, so if you want that, let me know. Type webinar and I'll give you the deets. From tomorrow, there's a bootcamp that is for 8 weeks long, and that includes those 8 speakers. In fact, you've noticed that there are 2 couples, so that makes it 10 people really. Plus, Ray Higdon will be part of it. Just there, off service, sharing with us how they've made it possible for themselves to build those massive businesses. And, pretty much all of them have started from even where I was, where I am today, where you might be. Ray Higdon being a millionaire now, right? Like, he makes multiple million, dollars in his business, in his whole organization. A lot of you might know him by the rank makers and the program that he has and all other things. And he was in foreclosure. When he actually used that tool they're going to also share with you tonight. And it changed his life around. And now he's being of service, just like those 8/10 other speakers that are going to be of service tonight. So being of service is really important. And people will feel when you're truly wanting to make a difference in their lives, when you're sharing, like here, right? I'm not the one who's going to speak. I'm not the one delivering it. Okay, it's a free training. Is that being of service? Providing free value? Heck yeah. The bootcamp is not free, yet it's very peanuts. So if you want more info on either or both, let me know. Webinar for tonight, bootcamp for what starts from tomorrow, or both. Okay, and I'll come back to you. And the last tip before I go, because I've got this meeting with my potential new clients, is to be as to the point as possible when talking to people. That is something I am currently working on, actually, myself, because with my coach, Aaron, that I've just introduced to you, we've realized that and I knew, right, for many years, but sometimes we need to be, for the things to be pointed at us, for us to make a change. Does that make sense, right? Like, do you feel that sometimes we just are on autopilot? We are doing things as they come because we're so used to be in that energy. And when someone is pointing out whatever thing that we need to be pointed at, we can make a change. Weird, right? But that's how it works. That's how I work anyhow. And so with my coach, we figured that I need to be a little bit more to the point rather than having too much small talk. I know that in England, it's a land of small talk a lot. Compared to France or Italy or Spain or Israel, those countries, they're a little bit more bam, okay? Maybe too much on the other extreme. Yet it's a fine line, and we need to find the sweet spot on how to be as to the point as possible while also being a human first. I always go back to that. So how do we do this? Practicing, and also having a coach helps dramatically because you can work on your conversations with my clients, just like my coach does with me. I do with my clients. I do conversation audits, profile audits, seeing what's going on in the conversations, what is happening everywhere, and how we can tweak and make the flow of conversations and whatever else is done to communicate with your audience better and flowing in a way that is providing you more results. Because when you'll be more to the point, when you'll be of service, when you'll be more to the point, and that you will work your business intentionally, which are the 3 tips I've given you: being intentional in your business, be of service, and as to the point as possible, then you are going to create much faster results. You're going to have more leads much quicker on a daily basis. And actually, the meeting that I've got in the next few minutes, I've booked it today in the 2-hour slot that I was doing some activities. I also happen to have another couple of leads in that same period of time earlier that I've worked. So when we are intentional of service and that we are as to the point as possible at inviting, offering a bootcamp, offering a webinar, offering a solution, an opportunity of some sort, an invitation to a discovery call, whatever it is that you want to invite people to, a Facebook group, a Facebook Live, whatever. When you are as to the point as possible, quick enough, you will create much faster results, and people will respect you for that, because that means you are also respecting their time. So on that note, let me know if you got some value. If you want the details about tonight's webinar, which is not recorded yet, that's going to be massive value. They're probably going to do something with that training because it's so much of value. It's just not recorded. The replay is not going to be sent out. It's going to be recorded, but the replay is not going to be sent out. That's my take on it. And if you want to be there, get some free value of like 6, 7, 8-figure earners, 10 of them that are going to talk perhaps with a guest speaker, Ray Higdon. Then type webinar if you want details on the bootcamp, what it entails, what you get out of it, or the bonuses, which is peanuts. It's like $50 for 8 weeks, meaning that it's less than $7 a week to hang out with 8 top earners on the online space. How much value do you think that is? Right? Less than $7, which is like about 5 or 6 pounds for those of you that are in the UK per week to hang out with all those people. So webinar or bootcamp or both. If you type the word both, I'll understand to get the details, and I'll get back to you. On that note, let me know if you got some value. If you did, tag your friends, share it away, share this Facebook Live away, or whatever. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. On that note, I gotta go, and I can smell the food right after my meeting though. So lots of things going on. See you later. You take care. And hopefully tonight on the webinar. This is a wrap.